One Indian Girl, book written by Chathen-bhagat. Chapter 9 and 10. Chapter 9. 2 months later. We are stuck in this mega bowl deal, said Jonathan, husky, vice president and my boss in the distressed debt group. My phone buzzed in my pocket. I checked the time. It was 7 in the evening. I had to meet Dibu in an hour. It seemed undoable. We sat in the meeting room of the Goldman Sachs distressed debt group. From the Goldman side, there was Jonathan, Clerk Smith, who was another associate in the group, and I. We also had a representative from each of the 7 banks that had lent to Megabowl, a Boston-based builder of bowling alleys. While people who played in their bowling alley had fun, their creditors had a different story. Megabowl had defaulted on $50 million worth of loans. There are no assets, Jonathan continued. The company has nothing apart from lot of bowling pins and bowling balls. Recovering $50 million would require a lot of bowling balls. The bankers looked at each other in silence, sympathizing with each other for their collective stupidity in lending so much money to Megabowl. Tell us what to do, one of the bankers said. We just want out. I can't deal with this stupid CEO. My hand went into my handbag and grabbed my phone. Radhika. Jonathan saying, my name started me. Please share the plan. Daman. I needed a minute to tell Dibu I couldn't make it tonight. I released my phone and brought my hand out of my bag. Sure, Jonathan, I said. I shared the special booklet I had prepared for the meeting. Our basic premise, I said, opening the first page, is to keep Megabowl as a going concern. There is little value in liquidation, just about 6 cents on the dollars. However, it is 50 cents if we allow the CEO to continue. Fire him. Dirk Grigley, a fat and bald banker from Bank of America, said. He has caused all the mess. He has, yes, I said, but we need him to stabilize operations for now. We also have to retrench people and cut salaries. Let us use him to do the dirty work. I walked them through the plan. It would enable the company to reduce its size and reduce costs. The bankers pored over the booklets. I thought of an excuse I could use to take out my phone. I didn't want Dibu to leave for the restaurant. The bankers cared little about my boyfriend. What is the guarantee it is going to work? One of the leaders said. There isn't, I said, but now that we have finally valued the business, 25 million is maximum recovery or 50 cents on the dollar. We can offer 30 cents, Jonathan said, and you can be out of this. That is how we worked. Bid at 30 cents. Hoped to recover 50. 30 cents? Dirk said. That is nothing. Goldman is taking all the risk here of reviving it, Jonathan said. The creditors huddled together. Should we leave you alone for 10 minutes? Jonathan said and stood up. Yes, this was my chance to make myself. Jonathan, clerk, and I left the room. I rushed back to my cubicle. I called Dibu. Hey baby, where are you? I was just about to leave. Did you see my messages? Dibu said. No, I just stepped out of a never-ending creditor meeting. What? We are about to close a deal. My first, actually, it is 7:30. We have an 8 o'clock reservation. Comedy cellar doesn't allow you. Late entry. I am so sorry. Can you cancel it, please? We have already paid $15 each. I know. I am so sorry. What? Really? He said, his voice low. Can I make it up to you tonight? Come over to my place. When? Have your dinner and come over. I will join you soon. I hung up and waited at my desk. I had rented a one-bedroom unit in Tribeca, one of the closest residential neighborhoods from Wall Street. Dibu had an extra set of keys as he came over on a regular basis. I had gone to his place in Brooklyn only a few times. A typical bachelor pad. It had more beer than groceries in the fridge. He shared the apartment with 2 other guys, offering us little privacy. They kept their house keys under a potted plant outside the house. When I asked Dibu why, he said, just simpler, baby, we lost 6 duplicate keys in the last 3 months. My desk phone rang. Jonathan had called from the meeting room. Can you and clerk come over? He said. Clerk and I reached the meeting room. Clerk Radhika, I am happy to say the lender group here has agreed. We have a deal. You're first, right? Yes, that is great news, I said. Radhika, we need a quick term sheet. The remaining documentation can be done later. My heart sank. A term sheet would take a couple of hours. Jonathan and Clark took the lenders downstairs for a drink to Harry's Cafe and Steak. 2 blocks from the Goldman building, I worked at my desk, drafting the sheet with all the deal conditions. Jonathan came up to my desk late at night. He looked at his watch. 10 minutes to midnight. Oh, no, sorry about this. You should go home. Radhika, he said, just mailed you the final term sheet. I logged out of my computer. Well done. You were fantastic in this deal. You are a real asset to the group, Jonathan said. I felt a warm glow of happiness inside me as I left the Goldman building. Jonathan's words stayed in my head. I couldn't wait to share them with Dibu. I am sleeping, baby, Dibu complained as I switched on the bedroom ceiling light. Sorry, I said as I switched the light off. I turned on the bedside lamp instead. What time is it? He said in a sleepy voice. 12:30, I said. What? He said and opened his eyes wide. You were in office until now? Yeah, what to do? My first big deal. You know what Jonathan told me? What? Radhika, you are a real asset to the group. Why not? They seem to be dumping all their work on you. Nothing like that. They stayed late too. Many little things one has to be careful about in the documentation. It took me a while. Did you eat dinner? No, baby, I said. What? Dibu sat up in bed. I didn't get the time. This is terrible. Wait. He got off the bed, walked up the opening kitchen in the living room, and took out a tray of eggs from the fridge. I will make you some burji, he said. Have it with bread. Go to sleep. I will have some cereal. Have something hot. I will have my hot boyfriend then. Come here. I pulled him by his t-shirt and kissed him. Sorry, I was late. Let me make it up to you, I said. He pushed me away. Wait, eggs first. He got busy whipping the eggs. He cut onions and tomatoes and placed a saucepan on the stove. 10 minutes later, he served me my dinner. Try, he said. I took a bit. How is it? He said. Yeah. Thank you. Welcome. Dibu, listen. What? I love you. I love you too. Just don't get to see you much. Sorry, baby. Let us move in together. That way I will see you at least. I became silent. I will share the rent. Don't worry. Not that silly, but that is a living. That means we are in a serious relationship. Aren't we? Dibu said. I smiled at him. Keep the place clean, okay, I said. Chapter 10. 1 year later. I will think about marriage later, Mom. I am still new at my job. Let me focus on that, please, I said. I ran down the subway steps to the Wall Street station platform. The Friday evening rush hours made it difficult for me to hear her. What? I said, as the sound of an arriving train drowned her words. Job is not that important, she said. I could hear sound of her making tea in her kitchen. It was 8:30 in the evening for me, 6 in the morning for her. Jonathan had made me do a presentation twice, giving me a dirty look when he noticed some inadvertent typos. It is important. I am in the most challenging group in the firm. Everyone here thinks I am one of the best, I said. What about everyone here thinking, why isn't Mr. Mehta's second daughter getting married? Is something wrong with her? Really, Mom? You think something is wrong with me? I stepped into the number 3 train. The door shut. I had just 3 stops to Chambers Street in Tribeca, a 5-minute subway ride. Somehow, speaking to Mom made it seem much longer. It has been a year since you have been abroad. Your sister married 2 years ago. Let us at least start looking. It take a while, you know. Aditi Didi wanted to get married. I don't. You don't? Not yet. Look at my life. I just finished work. It is 8:30 at night here. What kind of a job is this? Making girls stay too late? Can you stop criticizing every aspect of my life? I am not ready to get married or even look at my options. Well, I didn't need more options. My option had messaged me twice as he waited for me for dinner. So, what do you want? Mom said. Many other things. I want to do well at work. I want to be promoted this year, get a good bonus. I want to travel, enjoy New York, come home and visit all of you. Is there a boy? She said. My heart skipped a beat. My mother's sixth sense had sprung up. No, not really, I said. I guess telling her about my live-in status with a gay for the past 1 year would be too much to share at one go. Meaning, I have friends like this gay, Debashish. He is also from SRCC. Debashish, who? She said, her voice curious. Debashish's son, senior in college, didn't know him then. Works Manhattan at an ad agency. Bengali? She said, a tinge of disgust in her tone. Yeah, why? Nothing. They are smelly, no? They eat a lot of fish. What nonsense. Anyway, I hope he is just a friend. I had an urge to tell her that we had contraceptives on our grocery list. Yes, I hardly get time, but I have met him. Met him? In groups, nothing more, I said hurriedly. Why am I not telling her? I should tell her. However, this Dibu has to get his act together and tell me first. You are not the boyfriend and love types. Aditi was like that. What is that supposed to mean? I said, my voice loud enough to startle 2 skinny girls sitting next to me. Nothing. You are the studious types. What boyfriend and all you will make? We will have to find someone for you. Really, Mom? You would do that for me? Thank you. How can I ever repay you? It is okay. We are parents. It is our duty. She doesn't get sarcasm at all. I wanted to lash out more. I wanted to say, sure, thanks, Mom. Do Hook me up with someone, for who else would take your unlovable daughter? I chose not to aggravate the situation. I took a deep breath instead. My situation has arrived. You made tea? Yeah, I did. I can talk some more. Your father is still in the bathroom. I stepped out of the train. I climbed up the stairs and came out to Chambers Street. My house was a 6-minute walk from here. How is that? I said, waiting for this tea. He still has to figure out what to do with his retired life. Did you get the money? It was too much, beta. Just tell Dad to change his car, please. At least get a Honda City. That Maruti belongs in a museum. I will tell him. He feel bad taking money from our daughter. Why? If I were your son, it would be okay? Yes, but you are not. No. So what? I am your child. Why can't I help improve your lifestyle? With sons, it is different. It is like you are right. Mom, you know all this stuff irritate me a lot. I have had a long day. I was in office for 13 hours. Can you please say something nice? We miss you. I miss you guys too. We feel bad. Our daughter is working 13 hours a day and sending money home. We may have limited means after Dad's retirement, but things are not so bad. Again, Mom, I said, my voice upset. You have to stop. Let me do things for my family. Don't shout at me. It is early morning here. Well, you have to stop irritating me. I am not irritating you. You keep saying family. If you don't get married, how? Will you have a family? Bye, Mom. I don't want to lose it. Please go have tea with Dad. Did I say nothing wrong now? It is a fact. No? I have reached home. I have to take the lift. I will talk to you later, as you wish. All you kids behave in this hi-fi manner now. Call whenever and whenever. Shout whenever. I am just your mother. I took 3 deep breaths. I am sorry for shouting at you, I said. You are becoming too aggressive. If you stay like this, who will? Before she could say that, my aggression would hamper my chances of getting married. I had to end the call. Sorry, I said. I am sorry. Go rest. Don't work so hard. I entered the apartment. Dibu sat in the living room watching football on TV. He wore a loose grey t-shirt and a pair of black shorts. He held a can of beer in his hand. Hey, he said, his eyes not moving an inch from the screen. Hi, I said, my voice cracked. Is it too much for him to get up from the sofa and give me a hug? I removed my jacket and placed it on the dining table. I saw takeaway bowls from Mr. Cho, a Chinese restaurant in Tribeca. You ordered in? I said. Yeah, felt too lazy to make anything. Plus, there was this game. This food is too greasy for me. You could have ordered something healthier. Mr. Chow is cheap. Have you seen the portion size? It will last us 2 days. I dumped my handbag on the dining chair. Sometimes I wished Dibu wasn't so obsessed about saving a few bucks. I fought with my mother. I called her to have chat and ended up yelling at her. Oh, he said. Eyes on TV. That is not nice. Dibu, can you please shut the TV off for a minute? I said, screamed, in fact. Dibu looked mildly surprised. He didn't switch off the TV, but muted it. He turned to me. What happened, baby? I have come home after a long day. Can you just pretend to be happy to see me? Of course, I am happy, baby. Give me a hug. Don't just say hey. When I enter the home, He sprang up from his seat. He came up to me and hugged me. I pushed him away. Not when I have to ask and be interested. My mom and I had a huge argument. What about? Gus, your marriage? Her old who will marry my poor daughter. Routine. Yes, Dibu, I said, glaring at him. You are so clever to figure it out. But seriously, who will marry her poor daughter? My mother and I had at least one blowout per week about my marriage. Dibu knew about it. I hoped he would get into action and propose a plan. Of course, a stupid minor league American football game was more important. I continued to glare at him. What? Dibu said. Stop letting her affect you so much. She is aggressive and old-fashioned. He took a paper plate and scooped some noodles on it. He handed it to me, a cheap portion of chow mein to compensate for my uncertain future. Dibu, really? Is that what you think I am upset about? It is not, he said, his face blank. Why don't gays ever get it? It is never just one thing with women. It is a long day at work, dirty looks from my boss, seeing women thinner than me in the train, arguing with my mother, coming home to a disinterested boyfriend, and then eating greasy food for dinner. That would make me even fatter than the skinny girls on the train. Oh, and add boyfriend, never having the guts to discuss our future. No, I said, in as patient a voice as possible. It isn't only that. Oh, he said, genuinely astonished. Dibu, what the fuck? What? What did I do? What did you not do? The hug. I am sorry about the hug, baby. It is not the hug, it is us. Are you so thick or rare? You pretended to be so. Be clear, baby. Don't baby me. I pushed my plate away. I didn't want to eat this cardiac arrest on a plate. I didn't want to listen to the baby crap. What is the matter? Dibu, where are we going? Meaning, I picked up the remote and switched off the TV. Us. Where is this relationship going? My mother want to me get married. Are you listening? But you don't want to, right? Not right. Now right. He said, puzzled. But where do you see us in the future, Dibu? I love you, baby. I mean Radhika, and you love me. We love each other so much. Who else do we have really? Love is fine. Yes, I do love you, frankly. Sometimes I feel I am too involved with you. I can't even think of another gay. Maybe that is why I flare up with mom. So, that is good, no? But do we have a future? Or we just sharing rent and having sex? Don't talk like that. I walked across the room and sat on the sofa. I switched on the TV again. He came and switched it off. Why did you switch on the TV? He said. You won't talk, I said, and you tell me not to talk. So, what to do? Let us pretend there is no problem. Okay, I will talk, Dibu said. Sure, I am listening. It is my job. I am waiting for this promotion. It is supposed to come through next month. Yeah, but you never know. It is crazy. Two of my peers told me, my boss, I don't deserve a promotion. Advertising is dog eat dog. I am so stressed. Well, that is terrible. But how is this relevant when it comes to us? I want to be a senior creative director. Get a raise, a few more accounts. I want to be a little more solid at work before thinking about marriage. I want to focus on my career, not get distracted. I am not asking you to marry me next week. I just, okay, fine. I want to get past this promotion, win a couple more accounts. I will be ready to take the next step then. What do I tell mom? Tell her about me. Tell her you have a boyfriend. She is not like that. She will flip out. I will tell her once and at the right time. Then it is time to take things ahead. Your wish, he said, "Come here." I didn't move from my seat. He came to me and held me. "I love you," he said. "Me too. Sorry, I snapped at you." We lay down in bed. He ran his finger on my body. "Not tonight, Dibu," I said, "just not in the mood." "We will feel better." "No," I said. He placed a hand on my chest. I pushed it away. "Focus on your career, Dibu. Don't get distracted tonight. Good night."